Hey, Donald, what time do you think you're coming home today?
Oh, I think I might be a little late, actually, so don't bother cooking dinner for me.
So I guess we're not eating dinner together again this week.
I'm sorry, but it's out of my hands, really. I just have a lot of meetings I need to attend.
Well, it seems to me like you might be going out just a bit too much lately. I mean, you're almost never home at all, not even on the weekends. You didn't even come to Brian's soccer game. Even though you promised him that you would be there for him, he was really upset about that.
Well, I already apologized to him, so that's been settled. Just how many times are you going to remind me of this, huh?
Actually, you didn't even apologize to him, you just did it to me. But I don't think that you've said a word about it to Brian at all.
Well, that's because by the time I get home, he's already asleep, so I can't talk with him. And in the morning, I'm too busy getting ready for work to be able to sit down and talk this out.
I really think that you have more time to talk to your son than you think. You need to make more time for him. You haven't done anything fun with him since he started school. He's always asking about when you're going to come home.
Well, he has to learn that adults have to work for a living. I mean, don't you realize that I'm providing for you and Brian? You both should be grateful for how hard I work for this family.
And we are really, really grateful for all that you do. But the fact is that you're a father and you need to be there for your son now. I know that you're busy, but we're both busy.
I'm sorry, but you're just a housewife with a part-time job. We are not the same. You aren't nearly as busy as I am.
I understand that, but we both need to be taking care of Brian. I mean, we're both his parents, you know that, right? And you know that in 10 years or so, Brian is probably going to move out. You need to make the most of the time that we have with our kids while they're still young.
And that will have you know that I care for him a lot, thank you very much. I just am not able to make time for him. Do you have any idea how hard it is earning enough to take care of a family?
Well, I really don't think that a child is going to be satisfied with that answer. And besides, you're always stopping to drink on the way home. Maybe you could not go out drinking with your colleagues for one night and just come home early instead? Or maybe the three of us could go out together somewhere for dinner together.
Okay then, if you really want to go out, how about we go and visit my parents on summer break? My mom is always saying she wants to see Brian.
Do you mean all three of us go visit your parents?
No, I mean just you and Brian go. I have too much to do here, so there's no way I'll be able to get that time off.
Well, if that's the case, I'd probably just take Brian to my parents' place instead.
Wait, what? But shouldn't you be going to visit my parents? I'm the husband after all.
If you come along with us, I'd be more than happy to spend part of the summer with your parents. But if you're not going to be there, then I'd rather visit my parents.
But why? Why would you want to do something like that?
Why? Well, would you want to spend the night at my parents' place if I wasn't there?
Okay, don't go changing the subject on me.
I'm not doing that at all. I'm just asking the same thing that you're asking of me. It's not that I have anything against your parents, but obviously if it's just going to be me, I'd rather go with my parents.
Wow, I really can't believe that you're just going to completely shun my parents like this.
Well, I'm sorry, but I don't think you can really tell me where I should go when you're not even going to be there. If you want to leave taking care of Brian to me, that's fine, but then do that.
You don't get it at all. The point is that you're my wife and you need to do what I say. Do you understand? This is one of your wifely duties and you better go through with it.
Wifely duties? Are you being serious right now? I don't even really know what to say. But I will tell you that this is an equal partnership and that I am nobody's servant.
I can't believe it's already this late in the day. I wasted my whole lunch break talking to you.
Well, I'm sorry to have done that. But anyways, just please try and spend more time with Brian. I mean it, you really need to win back his trust. This is really serious, okay?
Yeah, I know what I'm doing, thank you. I'll make time to be with him, I promise. Just quit bugging me about it all the time.
Hey, Donald, are you watching Brian like I asked you to?
Yeah, I am, don't worry.
Well, I'm really sorry that I had to leave the house so suddenly.
It's okay. I know that you really liked that professor and he just suddenly died, so it's good that you're at the funeral.
Yeah, man, I don't think anyone saw her passing coming at all.
I know. Didn't you tell me that she was still only just in her 50s? That's so young.
I know, but I guess that's just life. Anyways, how are things going with Brian? You remember that you told him that you were going to take him to the toy store to buy him some toys, right?
Yeah, I know what I said, but I don't think we're gonna be able to go.
Wait, really? Why not?
Because the little kid got sick. His fever is in the high 90s right now.
He has a fever? Are you sure about this? Is he okay?
Of course I'm sure, and yes, he's okay. I think that it's just a little cold. I gave him some medicine and put him to bed, though.
Well, I see. Do you think that we should take him to the hospital? I mean, I know that there are still some clinics that would be open this late.
You worry too much, Janet. The kid is going to be just fine. I'm with him, so there's nothing to worry about. He's just a little sick, but if he gets any worse, I'll be sure to take him to the doctor.
Okay, but just please keep a close eye on him, okay? I mean, you're really sure that he's okay?
I am telling you that he's fine. Man, you're persistent. Do you know that? Besides, I just woke up and I'm starving.
Okay then, but please just take good care of Brian, okay? By the way, your boss is here at the funeral.
Wait, my boss? Who are you talking about?
Mr. Vasquez?
Oh, really? What is he doing there?
Well, I guess that he knew my old professor, so that's why he's here at her wedding as well.
I see. Well, just don't say anything rude to him, got it? I don't need you screwing with my life from there.
I wasn't really gonna say anything, actually. He was the one who came over to greet me.
Well, just make sure that you go and shake his hand when you're about to leave.
Yeah, of course. By the way, I was gonna leave in the afternoon, so I probably won't come home until this evening. So please just take care of the house and Brian until then, okay? I promise to be home as soon as I can. Donald, I want you to answer the phone right now. What is going on? Did you go out to drink with your buddies again?
Man, you are such a pain. Do you know that? What is it? What do you want?
Have you even read any of the messages that I've been sending you? Brian's condition was so bad that I had to rush him to the ER.
Oh, I see. But are you already there? Is he being seen right now?
He is! So I want to know why you haven't come already since I sent messages about this already. Don't you care at all that our son is in the hospital?
Well, if he's already being treated and he's not going to die, I don't really see what the big deal is. Why would I go all the way to the hospital? It's not like if I go see him that he'll suddenly get better or something like that. I'm sure they'll let him out soon anyways.
Are you being serious right now? I asked you to watch over Brian. I thought that's what you were doing this whole time.
I know, but then I put him to sleep and I just thought that I'd step out for a little bit.
So you left our sick child home alone so that you could go out and drink?
Man, you were so annoying. Do you know that? I'll have you know that this isn't just for fun. This is work business. I got a sudden call and I had to go into work. You mean that your boss, Mr. Vasquez, called you in? Because I don't remember doing that. What in the world are you talking about? Put it together, man. It's me, Mr. Vasquez, your boss. Wait a second. This really you, Mr. Vasquez? Of course it is. You don't have any boss by any other name, do you? I really am so sorry, but I am just so confused as to why you're talking to me through my wife's phone. Well, you did hear that I was there at the funeral that your wife was at, yes? I heard that your son had a fever, and so I offered to drive your wife back to town so she wouldn't have to take the charter bus. I am so sorry for my wife making you do that. She shouldn't have been wasting your precious time, sir. The only person who's wasting other people's time here is you, Donald. Besides, you know very well that you don't have any work at all to do. So who told you to go into the office today? Well, I mean, I just thought that I would get a head start on our next big project is all. You see, I did this because I actually have a lot of drive. Let's see. Then I guess you won't mind if I check the office's security footage, right? After all, since you're in the office right now, surely you would show up, correct? I'm really sorry. That was a lie. Yeah, no duh. So how about you tell me where you are and what it is you're doing? I just got a little hungry, so I stepped out of the house to get something to eat, but that's really it. So while your child was suffering from a fever so bad they had to be taken to the ER, you went out to go buy a snack. How could you just leave your own kid at home alone like that? I really am so sorry about this, sir. I don't know what I was thinking. There's no excuse for what I've done. Well, I'm not the one that you should be apologizing to right now. How about you say those words to your wife and son? Now hurry up and get to the hospital. I won't leave this spot until you get here. Janet, are you there? When are you finally going to come back home?
Why in the world would I come home when you're not even going to be there the majority of the time?
Please. I'm already back home from work and I just want you two here. Just come home already, Janet.
I've already told you that that isn't going to happen, haven't I?
So you mean we're just always going to live separated like this from here on out?
No, because like I also told you, we are going to be getting a divorce. You are no longer someone I want to be in a family with.
Please don't say that, Janet. You have no idea how much that hurts me. Think of how hard I worked to provide for us.
You never worked for us. You only ever worked for yourself.
But I even apologized to Brian.
And he told you that he didn't forgive you for what you did, right?
I just thought that he might be a little mad at me, but that he would change his mind soon enough.
Do you have any idea how much water weight his body lost because of you? He is just a child, Donald. He could have died if your boss didn't get me home when I did. You could have at least called me and told me what you were doing. I just don't understand how you could let something like this happen. You know, it was actually Brian who called me while we were on the way home. His voice sounded so weak over the phone. I should have never trusted you to begin with.
No, don't be like that. Of course you can trust me. You have to know that you can. I really was watching him and I only stepped out for a second.
When are you finally going to stop making excuses for yourself, huh? Why can't you just let Brian and I leave in peace without you?
Oh, come on. I was going to take him to the ER as soon as I got back, but I was just hungry. I think you're blowing this way out of proportion.
Do you really think that this is the only reason why I'm divorcing you, Donald?
You mean there's more?
I've been thinking about divorcing you for a long time now, actually. But I just wanted to try and keep us together for Brian's sake. But now that I realize you don't care about him, it's better that I just take him away.
Of course I care about him. Please, bring him back. I'll play with him. I'll go to his soccer games, all of it, I swear.
It's too late for that. I don't want anything to do with you ever again. And frankly, I don't know if Brian is ever going to forgive you for what you've done to him.
But remember what you said? We only have a limited time with our children. You can't just take that away from me.
Oh, I am not taking it away from you, Donald. You have done that yourself. And I heard from Mr. Vasquez that you've just been a mess at work. You barely show up and you've been taking so much time off but spending none of it at home. In fact, I know that you just spend time with girls at bars getting drunk and flirting with waitresses.
I won't deny it, but you have to understand that I'll only do that as a way of relieving stress, and that's it.
I don't care what you have to say for yourself. I am sick and tired of all your lies and excuses that you've made up.
Please, I promise to be there more. I promise to actually watch over Brian, to play with him, to go to his soccer games. I'll do whatever you want of me.
And where were all of these words before when I was actually asking for these things? Now, the only thing that I want from you is a divorce. I don't love you. I don't want to be with you. I just want to spend the rest of my life as far from you as possible.
But I really am sorry for everything. I'm so sorry, Janet. You have to believe me. Please, don't just leave me like this.
I am not leaving you, Donald. You left us. I am just finally brave enough to walk away.
But please, can't you just come home for a little bit so that we can talk in person? I haven't been able to sleep at all. I felt sick and groggy, and I just need you to come back home for just a few months is all. I need someone to cook for me while I get over this.
You think that you're sick? You're asking me to take care of you? Is that supposed to be a joke?
Of course not. Who knows what might happen to me at this rate?
Well, you know what, Donald? That isn't my problem. You will sign the divorce papers, and then you will stay out of our lives. After that, I hired a lawyer who was able to drag Donald through the divorce process, kicking and screaming. It turns out that Donald really was sick, and he started puking his guts out and lost a bunch of weight. But it didn't change my mind one bit about what needed to be done. Finally, we were divorced, and I was able to make sure that Donald would pay child support. I heard from Mr. Vasquez that Donald had tried to take about a month off of work to recover, and that his performance is worse than ever now that he's back. I don't know what's going to happen to Donald next, but I don't really care, to be honest. According to Mr. Vasquez, however, he told me that Donald was basically going to be stuck in the same position he's in now for the rest of his career if he decided to still work for him. Either way, Donald has made these decisions, and now he will have to live with the consequences. Of course, there's still a lot that I'm worried about for him, but I'm glad to be so close with my parents, who I know will do a good job of taking care of him when I need their help. I try not to rely on them too much, but they know how little help I got with Donald, and they're always trying to offer a helping hand to me. I know that one day Brian might decide that he wants to have a relationship with his father, and I won't stop him if that day ever comes. But for now, I need to make sure that Brian grows up healthily and with good role models. And for now, that means keeping him away from his lecherous father. At least, not if I can do anything about it.